Today we're removing the stereo from a 2008 Honda CRV. We're taking it up to the shop because we have a cracked or defective display on this one, and we're going to take care of that today. We're going to start with placing the key in the ignition and setting the parking brake and shifting to a lower gear. This is going to give us some room when it comes to removing panels here. Now with our flathead screwdriver, if you look very closely, there's a little notch at the side of the AC controls, and you want to pull this panel from the dash rather than pry against the side to put the screwdriver in and pull this panel from the side. You don't want to pry against the panel. Now we're just going to pull this down because it's going to give us access to the lower mounting screws. Then we're going to move up to the top here, and there's a little slot here on this back panel that you can put your pry bar in and push this panel up and then lift it up and remove this. This is going to give access to the next panel here with the passenger airbag and the emergency flashes on it. We're going to grab the back edge and tug it forward, and it'll release. There are clips on this, and they release when you're tugging on it. So we're going to set this panel up further on the dash here because you don't want to remove the connectors because of the passenger airbag sensor. And this is going to give us access to all the mounting screws for the stereo. These are Phillips heads, but they're also 8mm, and we suggest the 8mm socket because the Phillips tends to strip the head out on the bolts. We have a full library of removal guides on our website at carstereohelp.com, along with our repair rates. Now we've removed the top two screws here, and we're going to move down to the bottom and remove the bottom two screws. Catch these screws as they fall out so they don't go down into the dash. One screw on the right, one on the left. Now this is going to allow us to pull the car stereo from the dash. There we go. Just going to move forward. You're going to lower it so that the brackets pass across this bar that goes behind the face of the car stereo. And this is going to give access to all the connectors here in the back. We have the blue connector here. Had a trigger on the bottom of it. You push this trigger in, it releases. Same with the black connector next to that one. It had a trigger on the top that you squeeze down. We have the antenna that has a trigger on the side of it, and you push that trigger down and it allows you to release it. The next green connector here, we're going to use our flathead screwdriver to push down on the trigger so that you can release that one. We're going to move to the other connectors across the back here. All these connectors have little triggers on them, and when you push the trigger down into the connector, they all release. Now the key to this is all these connectors are keyed, so they only go back to one spot. Again, the triggers on these lower connectors, this white one here had a trigger here on the top of it that you would squeeze down, and that will allow you to release the lock on it, remove that. I hope this video has been helpful. Please subscribe, and this is how you remove the stereo from a 2008 Honda CRV. Thank you for watching.